Hi everyone, my name is Emmy, and then for this week's LA News episode, there will be weather, what's for lunch, kids on the street, career spotlight, principal's challenge, birthdays, Easter, pencil day, and also crayon day.
Hi, my name is Mia, and I'll be asking Mr. Mazzini some questions about the Principal's Challenge. What is the Principal's Challenge?
Well, thanks for sitting down with me, Mia. The Principal's Challenge is a chance for students in grades kindergarten up to 4th to work out with me, to train, and to get ready for the 5K that's coming up in May.
Okay, second question. Why do you do this challenge?
Well, the challenge started, this program started before I started as principal here in Demorest, right? So but why do I do it particularly? It's a great moment for me to work out with the kids, get to know their abilities, and just to help them achieve their goal, right? And whether it be to finish the 5K or just to do the best they can, that's all that matters.
Okay, third question. Why do you run 5K for this challenge?
Why do I run it particularly? Well, it's sort of a personal goal that I try to get through the 5K and run the entire track without stopping. And I enjoy the challenge.
Fourth question. How long has the challenge been running?
So a long time. I mean, I've been principal here since 2014, and it's been longer than that. So I don't know exactly when it started, but it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah. And last question. When can students come to train with you?
So their parents have to sign them up through the PTO website. And it's going to be Luther Lee students are starting, will be at 7:30 in the morning every Tuesday. And County Road students will be after, so they'll stay in school, and then their parents have to pick them up at 3:45. And we're starting Tuesday, March 26th.
Thank you for answering all my questions. Bye.
Good job.
Lunch by Caroline Moore. Monday, March 25th. There will be pizza and chicken parm hero with a side of garden salad and fruit. There will be a choice of milk, juice, or water. Tuesday, March 26th. There will be zoo-shaped chicken nuggets with a side of mashed potatoes and fruit. There will be a choice of milk, juice, or water. Wednesday, March 27th. There will be pizza quesadilla or Demorest deli Italian or turkey. There will be a side of vegetables, fruit, or jello. There will be milk, juice, or water. Thursday, March 28th, we will have French toast sticks and egg sandwiches. The sides will be turkey sausages and applesauce. We will have milk, juice, and water. Friday, March 29th. Don't forget there is no school, so there will be no lunch. Remember, there will always be a bagel or cereal. Thanks, bye. National Doctors Day, made by Unvi. Doctors Day is celebrated globally on different dates to honor and appreciate the contributions of physicians and doctors to individual lives and communities. Half of the people in my family are doctors. That's my dad and that's my mom. They're both doctors. In the United States, National Doctors Day is observed on March 30th every year. The day is celebrated to recognize the doctors for keeping the people well. The day is to create awareness about the importance of healthcare providers and to show gratitude for their tireless efforts, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm going to interview my mom, who is a doctor. For International Doctors Day, I'm going to be interviewing my mom. How many years have you been a doctor?
I graduated medical school in 2006, so 18 years.
Where did you go to med school?
I went to med school in Bombay, in India.
What do you specialize in?
I specialize in adult endocrinology and diabetes.
Why did you become a doctor?
Since childhood, the science of how a human body functions was very fascinating to me. This is what drew me to pursue a career in medicine. And it is also extremely gratifying to see people get better under my care. That's why I chose to become a doctor.
That's great. What makes a good doctor?
Being a good listener and compassionate is the key to understand what a person is going through. And that helps to deliver good care, which I believe makes a good doctor.
Oh my, that's great. Now for the random questions.
What's your favorite color?
Royal blue.
What's your favorite food?
Cottage cheese with bread?
Did you have any side jobs in India?
No.
What's your favorite movie?
Zootopia.
What's your favorite animal?
Panda.
How would your friends describe you?
Caring. And always available.
What are your hobbies?
I like to paint. I like to travel. I like to
And-
spend time with you.
Me too. And for the final question, where would you have moved if you hadn't moved to the US?
I would have stayed back home in India.
Wow, well, that's great. But I'm glad you didn't. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Harper, and today I'll be doing a read aloud and a craft. The Crayon Man by Natasha Bibo. Once there was a man who saw color everywhere. He noticed the yellow-orange petals of the black-eyed Susans in his garden. He marveled at the rich scarlet-red tones of the cardinal's feathers. He admired the deep blue-greens of the waves in the sea. Colored made him really, really happy. But all day long at work, all he saw was black. Black dust, black tar, black smoke, black ink, black dye, black shoe polish. His company sold carbon black, a new kind of pigment or colored substance made from the soot of burning oil and natural gas. People used it in printing inks, electrical sheet lamps, and stove and shoe polish. It also made rubber car tires last much longer. Oops. His name was Edwin Binney, and he was an inventor. He worked with his cousin C. Harold Smith. Together, they were Binney and Smith. Harold was a great salesman. He loved to travel the world. Edwin was curious. He had a knack for listening and making what people needed. Edwin invented a new kind of inexpensive slate pencil that wrote very smoothly. It was great. Children loved it. He invented a kind of chalk that wasn't dusty and didn't crumble. It was white. Teachers loved it. He invented a wax crayon that would write on wood and paper packaging. It was really, really black. People loved it. Paper was expensive in the 1800s, so children wrote on with slate pencils or chalk on slates, small handheld blackboards. So when everyone, including Edwin's wife, Alice, told him that children needed better, cheaper crayons, he listened. They said, "Crayons we have are big, dull, and clumsy. The lumps of colored clay only make fat, chunky lines, and the artist's crayons from Europe are far too expensive. They crumble and break easily. Some are even poisonous." Alice used to be a school teacher, so she knew what children needed. She encouraged Edwin to invent the crayons. Oops. Edwin thought about his company's inventions. When you drew a picture with their gray slate pencil, it rubbed off at a drop of a hat. When you drew a picture with their white chalk, it smudged everywhere. If you drew a picture with Edwin's new really black crayon, it was, well, really black. None of these inventions was good for drawing in color. Then page. So Edwin listened, and Edwin invented. In a small stone mill in Pennsylvania, in a top-secret lab, Edwin's team experimented. How could they make better, stronger crayons? Melted paraffin wax? Perhaps.
The first colored crayons invented in Europe were made from a mixture of charcoal and oil, so they broke easily. To make stronger crayons, Edwin tries using wax instead. Now for the crayon colors. Grinding up rocks and minerals into fine powders. Mixing. Slate for gray, earth for yellow, red and brown, perhaps. Oh yes, and lapis for blue. Pounding, sifting, and heating the colored powders. Would they be bright enough? Edwin's team kept on trying. They kept on experimenting. Ground up rocks and minerals made the bright pigments for crayons. Red iron oxide, hemanite, for red. Yellow iron oxide, goethite, for yellow. Variety shades of red iron oxide for brown. Carbon black for black. Zinc oxide for white. And imported ultramarine made from lapis lazuli for blue. They came home covered in color. These pages. They experimented with some more and discovered a pinch of this pigment, a sploosh of that one, a little hotter, a little cooler, and voila, lots of different shades. Now there were greens, oranges, violets, and pinks too. Edwin came home covered in color. To make orange, green, and violet, chemists blended various pigments in clays. Some minerals changed color when heated. Plus, the length of time the mixtures were left to cool created different colors too. In a large tub at the mill, Edwin's team measured out the ingredients: melted wax, clay to thicken, something for textured colored powders, and each in just the right amount every time to make a top secret formula. Slowly, carefully stirring by hand, they poured out the special formula into thin, crayon-shaped molds, smaller than any other inventor's, just the right size for children's hands. The mixture cooled and hardened. Edwin watched, Edwin waited. Children might eat or chew the crayons and get sick, so Edwin's team experimented to make new, safe, non-toxic colors and minerals. Finally, one summer evening in June 1903, Edwin came home covered in color and announced that he invented a new kind of colored crayon. Well, what should he call it? Alice had an idea. She said, let's mix the French word craie for a stick of chalk and the word ola from the word oleaginous, meaning oily, like the ole texture of the crayon wax, to invent a new word. Crayola. Crayola. Edwin listened. Benny and Smith shipped out their first Crayola crayon boxes: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, brown, and black. 8 colored crayons for only a nickel. Edwin waited. Would children like them? Oops. I'm not good at this. Children did. Now they could draw a tiny green caterpillar or the big blue sky. Their drawings wouldn't smudge and they wouldn't rub out. They were bright and could last a long, long time. By the 1900s, inventors had figured out how to make cheaper paper from wood pulp, so children could now draw on paper instead of just slate. Excitement over the new colored colorful invention spread like wildfire. Admirers from afar and wide flocked to marvel at Binney and Smith's invention at the St. Louis World's Fair. The company's dustless chalk even won a gold medal. Proudly, Edwin and Harold showed it off, especially on their new Crayola crayon boxes. Every day, Edwin brought colorful bouquets from his garden to inspire the Crayola team. They made crayons in even more different shades, and later asked children to help name some of them. To celebrate their 19th anniversary, Crayola held a color naming competition. The 6-year-old winner coined Tropical Rainforest. Other color names created by children included Robin's Egg Blue, Tickle Me Pinks, and Macaroni and Cheese. At last, because of Edwin Binney, the man who saw color everywhere, who had a knack for listening and making what people needed, children all around the world could reach for just the right shade. And now let's use some old crayons to make a craft in honor of Crayon Day.
Now for the craft. You'll need crayons, wax paper, scissors or a grater, and an iron and popsicle sticks. First, you will unwrap your crayons and grind them. Using old crayons is a great way to repurpose them and not waste new ones. I'll show you a quick example how to shave them. So if you're going to use the scissors, shave it like this. If you are using a grinder, shave it like this. Hold the top. Now tap it to get the shavings out. Next step, you're going to take your shavings and put them inside your wax paper. I folded mine so it's easier. Hand it to an adult so she can iron it. Now I'm pretty sure it'll look like this. Using the popsicle sticks, you can make a frame and decorate it. I already did mine and decorated it. Now you'll glue your frame on to your piece of artwork. Hand it to an adult so they can hot glue it. When you're done, it'll look like that. Voila! You have some stained glass art and you can put it up on your fridge or hang it up on a wall. Thank you for watching this segment. Bye!
Hi, my name is Taylon and this week is Pencil Day. You can draw, teach, and do anything with pencils. It's time to sharpen your pencils and get ready to celebrate National Pencil Day on March 30th. This holiday has been around since 1958, when the first pencil was invented in Germany. Since then, pencils have become a staple of writing tools all over the world. Each year, March 30th is National Pencil Day. It's also helped win wars and enabled amazing art. It honors the writing utensil. It has taught millions of people the alphabet and to draw straight lines. Nicolas Jacques-Conte patented a new process of creating pencils. 1795 was the birth of the modern-day pencil. In 1858, Hyman Lipman received the first patent for attaching an eraser to the end of a pencil. In 1998, the introduction of mechanical pencils revolutionized writing, drawing, and drafting. In 2010, National Pencil Day was recognized as an official holiday celebrating the invention, history, and significance of pencils.
Hi, I'm Caroline and I'm with my dad. I will be asking my dad some questions about his dog. Dad, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
What is your job?
What is my job? I'm an equity research analyst, so I assume you want to know what that is.
Yes.
Okay. So in equity research, I research public companies, which means companies that are traded on the stock exchange that you or any investor can buy shares in. So I research those companies and learn their businesses, learn the industries that they do business in. I learn about their fundamentals, which is how they perform, their numbers, the money they make, how profitable they are, and then I make recommendations on those companies to investors, and I write long, detailed reports about those companies while also doing things like TV interviews, hosting meetings, conferences, things like that.
Okay. What's your company called?
It's a great question. I work for FT Partners, which stands for Financial Technology Partners.
Okay. Has your company hosted any big events in the past couple of years?
We've hosted lots of big events. That's a good question. So we've hosted conferences, we've hosted big webinars that are virtual events, and because recently, and what I think everybody will find most fun is, when we hosted every year when we're out in Las Vegas attending the Money 2020 conference, which focuses on financial technology. We hosted our 20th anniversary party, and the founder of my business invited Post Malone to play a private concert for our employees and our clients, and it was a great time.
How long have you been working for FT Partners?
So I joined FT Partners in 2021 to build out a new division for the company, Equity Research Group, and we launched the business officially 1 year ago today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, today's our 1 year anniversary of the formal launch of our business.
What's your favorite candy?
What's my favorite candy? See, this is a loaded question because my favorite candy is an obscure candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Good and Plenty. For those of you who don't know, that's sugar-coated black licorice.
Okay. Do you travel for work?
I do. I travel quite a lot for work. It slowed down obviously during COVID, but I travel a lot for work historically, and that could include places in the U.S. I travel internationally, but the reasons why I travel would be to visit my clients, to host events in places like Las Vegas or Sao Paulo in Brazil, and to visit companies or to visit my team that happens to be in Miami.
What is your favorite and least favorite place you have traveled?
I would say that my favorite place that I've been for work is probably Israel, with a close second would be Sao Paulo, Brazil. But truth said, I like traveling. I like seeing places. Probably my least favorite trip. I wouldn't say it was my least favorite place, but because of the nature of the trip, it was my least favorite trip. Was when I had to go to Shanghai, China, and I had to be there and back in 36 hours, which, considering that that's a roughly 14-hour flight, 15-hour flight with a huge time change, that didn't leave a whole lot of time for me to be there and come back, so that was pretty exhausting.
Have you ever been sent stuff from other companies or your company?
Yeah, from time to time, companies will send goodie bags of things. I've had PayPal send fun things like blankets and hats and things like that. And, I got a great shirt recently, as you saw, from American Express, another company I work with. Some of the companies that you guys would recognize that I write equity research reports on and that I cover for my clients would include companies like MasterCard and Visa and American Express But one company that you might find most interesting is this company Shopify that I cover, because Shopify is they're the technology platform behind so many of the e-commerce stores that you shop with. Shopify has built over 1 million e-commerce stores for merchants ranging from small to large. So you probably engage with Shopify when you shop online all the time and don't even know it.
Okay. You've actually been sent something that you gave to me. It's the Olaf stuffed animal.
The Olaf stuffed animal. Well, the Olaf stuffed animal. So that was something my company recently moved into new office space in San Francisco. Our headquarters is San Francisco. Our biggest office is in New York, and we also have a large office in London. And we recently moved to new office space in San Francisco. So when they were cleaning out the old office where the company was, its first large office, they had all sorts of souvenirs over the years that they just sent out randomly to everybody in the company, and one of those happened to have been an Olaf doll.
What companies have you worked with?
Well, we just went through that, right? So,
Yeah.
that would include companies like, again, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Shopify, Affirm, PayPal. I'm trying to think of brand names that you might know, but those are the names that you might identify with.
Did you work with any companies besides FT Partners?
So, yes, in the past over my career, I've worked with companies including Alliance Bernstein, Autonomous, CLSA, Neuberger Berman, and a number of others, yeah.
That's all for today. Bye.
All about Easter. Easter is a Roman Catholic holiday that celebrates Jesus. Easter is the most holy day of the year for Christians because it celebrates the resurrection of Jesus. It is the day he was resurrected. On Easter, the Easter Bunny goes around giving chocolate eggs to kids around the world because eggshells are hard like Jesus' tomb. Happy Easter! Hope you learn.
Hi, my name is Emmy.
Hi, my name is Allison.
Hey Allison, what do you do for Easter?
I don't celebrate Easter. I celebrate Passover, which is in April this year. What do you do for Easter?
I go on an egg hunt, I go to my grandma's house, and much more. Let's go ask some
Kids on the street what they do for Easter.
Hi, my name is Emmy, and I am with Mason and Matthew. What does your family do for Easter?
We usually do an Easter egg hunt in the backyard.
What about you?
The same thing.
Does your family have any traditional food that they eat?
Dunno.
Nope. Does your family have a secret dish?
No.
I don't know.
My name is Allison, and I'm here with Matthew and Chloe. What does your family do for Easter? Go and hunt Easter eggs. What about you?
We also hunt Easter eggs.
What traditional foods does your family eat for Easter?
Chocolate bunny.
Same. Does your family have a secret family dish?
No. Not that I know of.
Hi, my name is Emmy, and I'm here with Preston and Caleb. I'm going to ask you some questions about Easter. What does your family do for Easter?
Get eggs, I guess.
What about you?
I go on a fat Easter hunt.
What does your family have any traditional meals that they eat?
No.
Does your family have a secret dish?
No. My name is Allison, and I'm here with Nathan and Layla. What does your family do for Easter?
We usually give small chocolate egg presents to best friends and families.
What about you?
We get Easter baskets.
What traditional foods does your family eat for Easter?
Not much. Sometimes, for snacks like Easter eggs and Easter bunnies.
What about you? What about you? Sometimes steak.
Does your family have a secret family dish?
No.
What about you?
No.
Hello, my name is Emmy, and I'm here with Georgia and Ivy. I'm going to ask you some questions about Easter. What does your family do for Easter?
We hide eggs.
What about you?
We do the same thing.
Does your family have any traditional food? Do you guys eat any traditional foods?
No, just Peeps.
What about you?
We eat lots of sweets sometimes, and also we just order what we want.
Do you have a secret dish?
No.
My name is Allison, and I'm here with Avery and Bryce. What does your family do for Easter?
My cousins come over and we celebrate Easter.
What about you?
I have a Easter hunt with my friends and church friends.
Second question. What traditional foods does your family eat for Easter? Does your family have a secret Easter dish?
We eat Korean food, and we don't have a secret dish.
Yeah, we eat Korean food too. We don't have a secret dish.
Hi, my name is Emmy, and I'm with Yuhan and Samantha. I'm going to ask you some questions about Easter. What does your family do for Easter?
So we get eggs and we put stuff in it and we put them in our backyards and then we try to find the eggs and that's your reward.
What about you?
We go Easter egg hunting, and then we just eat a lot of food that day, and then yeah.
Does your family have any traditional foods?
No.
No.
My name is Allison, and I'm here with Mina and Mason. What does your family do for Easter?
Me and my grandma make Irish soda bread, and we hide eggs. And
What does your family do for Easter?
We go to my country club.
What traditional foods does your family eat for Easter? Does your family have a secret family dish?
we make Irish soda bread.
We don't really have any tradition with food.
Okay.
Weather by Mia C. On Monday, March 25th, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 33. There is 1% chance of rain. On Tuesday, March 26th, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 49 and a low of 36. There will be 0% chance of rain. On Wednesday, March 27th, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 31. There will be a chance of PM rain. Thursday, March 28th, it will be mostly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 44 with some showers in the area. On Friday, March 29th, there will be showers with a high of 56 and a low of 41. Remember, there's no school on Friday. Thanks for watching weather. Bye!
The March birthdays from the 25th to the 31st are Leo on March 25th in 4L, Aviv on March 29th in 4L, Summer on March 28th in 3W, Shane on March 30th in 3P, Achal on March 26th in 2R. Let's remember to say happy birthday when you see these students. Thanks for watching this week's episode and hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week and see you next time.